How's it going? George here, and I'm just going to talk through a little bit of using Causewriter for a very practical purpose. And it's my actual one of my favorites. Every Friday, I do these idioms where I take a phrase. And so this week I did table stakes, for instance, and I take the phrase, I do a little mini history. So, table stakes. To compete in this market, you have to have a strong online presence. It's table stakes, meaning minimum entry requirement for a marketer business. And then I talk about the history, and then I turn it into a thought that relates to business, our work, nonprofit marketing, analytics. You get it. And at the end, I am pushing people to check out an inclusivity tool because the whole direction of this is that words have meaning and you should check your words because I have yet to find some sort of weird phrase or idiom that doesn't sort of surprise me in this way, and then some sort of image. So the question is, how long does it take to create this? Well, since creating this, I've actually worked on a prompt that inside of here and a tuning of a GPT chat that helps me create just exactly this. And this is the point. When I get that specific, it can get pretty good. And so basically, I pasted in the word table stakes, and then I grabbed this from the internet where I was like, look, here's the history that I want you to focus on, because sometimes that'll make up history. So I want, like, this is the history. Sometimes idioms have various meanings. So I just tossed all that in, and then it, in one shot, turned it into what I created in there. I edited it a little bit, but pretty solid in terms of all of that. So then I can pop down to the image. And this is kind of why I like having it all on the same page. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know, it's steak on a table, something like that. I toss it into the image generator and I end up with realistic, artistic, minimalistic, sculpture, and mixed media. So it's always going to give you these like fun variety of image creation options and give you prompts to then take. So I then grab the like mouth-watering image of a perfectly grilled steak, and I have these different options. I can use Dolly, Stable Diffusion, and Midjourney Mimic, a modification on Stable Diffusion, and then these elements pretty much are the ones that we're playing with. And so tossing those into there, I'll create it just for fun and realistic. So all of these just sort of have different strengths, so I find it kind of interesting. So I'll like run that one. I get my realistic image generator going here. And there, for this one, it's actually important to add this into it as a really funny additional prompt element. And off it goes. Submit, and it's working. Let's see if Dolly came back with anything. There you go. So steak images there, and my realistic image generator. What did this come back with? It's obviously working really hard today. Let's see, a collage paint of steak. That'll be fun. I'll have Stable Diffusion work on that one. So instead of running around to different sites, I like the ability to just sort of have all these sort of working in the meantime and come up with pieces. It's positively bizarre, but can be evocative. I don't know. Depends on what you're going for. The realistic vision ones is getting caught up. So I could take those and then post them if I wanted. So all that adds up, and then I get my post, and it's pretty quick. You realize that like we're 3 minutes and 50 seconds into this video, and it's done. I just post that. So ideally, you could use this for scheduling and other reasons, but I hope that's helpful in seeing how some of this can work.